have to look at your life as it is and decide, you know what, I think I've had enough of this. I recognize that this is what's happening so far is because of me. So that means that because of me, I can make it how I want it. I did it. Okay, guys. If you can see me over here. Right. Okay, I want to come on here. I actually thought I had a plan, but I don't per se. I think I had it in my head last night or whatever. Anyway, so I just want to come on here to give thanks. It has been amazing. I just want to reaffirm to you guys that manifestation is 100% real. We are manifesting every day, every minute, whether we believe it or not. But majority of the times we are manifesting stuff that we don't really want for ourselves. I'm trying to find an angle for this one. Right, most of the time we're manifesting stuff that we don't want for ourselves. So we have to get out of that unconscious way of manifesting and consciously manifest what we want. It is a challenge. I don't want to say it's hard because that might turn off some people, but it's a challenge. And then you have to decide if this is for you to get the things that you want in your life. You have to look at your life as it is and decide, you know what, I think I've had enough of this. I recognize that this is what's happening so far is because of me. So that means that because of me, I can make it how I want it. And that's basically what you have to do. So I came to that realization too. And trust me, I do not have it all together as yet. I don't have it all together as yet. And I am still learning as I go along. So, this is April. And apparently the first day of April was an amazing, like the best opportunity for you to like speak life and manifest stuff, especially when it comes to money and abundance. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, I personally don't like when they do this stuff, when they like pin everything down to a day, because I personally don't feel that you need just one day. That is only one day that you can do stuff. Because if you miss it, whatever. I mean, like you've been manifesting stuff all the time, and you didn't need a special day, a portal opening or anything like that to get these things, right? But anyhow, I kept seeing all these videos of these are videos on TikTok telling me, giving me all these signs about how, you know, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, whatever. And something that I have been manifesting for myself and my family, a family member said it word for word what I was manifesting. So I was like, okay, this is definitely, everything is always aligning. And for me, the month of April, the Aries season, has always been like my most fruitful, abundant. Like I've always had the most money in my entire life. It always comes to me in the month of April. And so I was like, okay, well, you know, let me just, it can't hurt as long as I don't feel that I am doing anything out of the way or whatever the case might be. It can't hurt to do it. So I tried it. I tried what I said. Well, I listened. There are different things. Like most of it was like these songs. Song is very important. And of course, belief is important. If you believe that this is working for you, it will work for you. So at first, honestly, I was like, I don't know, because I felt like it's not gonna work. There was an opportunity for me to do something, and I didn't. I ignored that little voice in my head, which I hate, and I really have to practice listening to that voice in my head. So I ignored it when it first told me to do something, and then I tried to make up for it after. And then when I did, it didn't work out, and I was like, oh shit, now I really, messed up, whatever. But then I told myself, no, I can't mess up. This is working regardless, whatever. And I kid you not, so far this month, I've touched, received, manifested so much money. It's absolutely crazy. And it was so easy and effortlessness. And that effortless, that is what I wanted. I personally don't feel that I'm here to work hard to make money. And let me explain what I mean by that. It's like working on yourself, I will consider working hard. Working to change your mindset, working to change your belief system, I will call that working hard. But I don't believe that I have to be slaving somebody's job for 10 to 12 hours a day, or be hunched over in front of my computer trying to run a business for 20 hours a day, 7 days a week, to be successful, to make a lot of money. I don't believe that I have to work like that. And that's how I think. I mean, I've been working hard. I used to do catering, and I would work 7 days a week. I would work, let me see, from like 5 to like 7, so like 12 hours a day. And all that got me was tired. Yes, I got money, but all that got me was tired. I was like physically exhausted. My back started to hurt me and everything. I got a lot of health issues, whatever. So I don't believe that you have to work hard like that to be successful or to make money. I do not believe that. I think that the working hard has been misconstrued, and the only hard work, quote unquote, you have to do is to reprogram your mind. You have to change your mindset. We have been subjected from birth to a lot of unconscious and deliberate programming, to basically enslave us, to make us think that, okay, you can only do this much, and that's it. You have to go to school and get certificates, degrees, whatever, and do this job, or only do this, or whatever. If you want to run a business, it's going to be so hard, and you have to do this, you have to do it. No, I don't believe that that's how it's supposed to be. I don't believe that at all. Anyway, so okay, that's my time. I have to go because I'm on the schedule. 10:30. Right, so yeah, you don't. I got this, and I will continue to receive everything that belongs to me because it's from me. Okay, guys? Continue to be positive even when you don't feel like. And like my favorite coaches say, Sammy Ingram and Ava from Ava Manifested That. I'm gonna link their channels below, and you can check out their videos. But they always say that even when you don't feel like anything is working, something is always happening, and that's so friggin' true. It's true 100%. My best advice, which I'm not just giving you, I'm also reminding myself, because this is a process, and it will continue to be a process until it is definitely ingrained in my mindset. And that is, I have to work on flipping my thoughts. When I say not I don't want to tell you to not have negative thoughts, because that's going to be a lot harder for you to work on. It's going to make it seem harder to you, and this is not hard per se. What I want you to do is recognize when these negative thoughts come up, that you can do one of two things. You can probably the easiest thing is like to say the opposite. Like if you say, I ain't got no money to pay this bill today, my bill don't pay. I always got enough money. I always pay my bills on time. I always got enough money to pay my bills. Something like that. Or when the negative thought comes up, or negative thoughts, because they don't usually come in ones, it's come in numbers. When that comes up, then what you can do is you can say your favorite affirmation. If you don't know what affirmation is, check out my other videos, but I'll tell you quickly. Affirmation is basically like a statement, a mantra, whatever that you say to yourself. What I will tell you what affirmations is, that I think it's better if it's an affirmation that resonates with you, that it is done the same way as you normally speak. If you speak another language, put it in that language with the dialect or whatever. If you speak broken English, if you have a dialect or whatever, and y'all have different slang, put it in the slang. There are some of these people here on YouTube who would give you affirmations, quote unquote. That's cool, but I personally didn't like affirmations before Sammy Ingram taught me this very, very key information, and that is that the affirmation needs to be how I actually speak. Now, I speak English, and I also speak the dialect of my my national country where I came from. So my affirmations would be a mix of standard English and our slang, right? And also things that I would, say how I would think or whatever the case may be. And that has been working for me. Not affirmation like I am open to receive all the abundance in the universe. I don't speak like that. That's not going to resonate with me. So no. I would say something to myself like, I've always got enough money. And what I said, I didn't do proper English or whatever. That's how we speak. That's how I speak. That's how I talk to myself in my head. So that's what I would say. I've always got enough money. So you have to do it like that. However you speak to yourself, or you speak to others or whatever, was your native tongue, you do it that way. And just gradually work your way up to doing it all the time. I started by setting out different times, like either in the morning or night or whatever, whenever I felt so inclined, and I would repeat them to myself, sometimes out loud, sometimes just in my head, for a certain amount of time, just to like give myself. And then I found there were other ways that worked for me. For example, I found that like saying them and doing EFT tapping, that was good for me. So you have to find what works for you. So now it's gone to the point where like my self-talk sometimes is messed up. I'm not gonna lie, but for the majority of the time I find myself correcting naturally negative things that I was saying, so it's a process, guys. Keep going. You can do this. Have a great day, everyone.